Push the goddamn button.
Push the goddamn button.
Huh. Deadpool and Wolverine. Last time I was in the theater for a superhero man in tights type situation was Thor 4, unless Multiverse came out after Thor 4. Why haven't I gone back since then? Because ew. But here we are for Deadpool and Wolverine. I said, I'm gonna go check this one out. Why is that a big deal? Because I am not a fan of Ryan Reynolds, and yet I wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I am not a big fan of Hugh Jackman, and yet I wanted to see Deadpool and Wolverine. I don't like Deadpool the character. Don't really care for Wolverine the character, because I don't read comic books. I saw the X-Men movies, but you gotta take under consideration the X-Men movies came out in what, 2000? Guess who else was out around that time? Blade. And nothing could compete with Blade. Spider-Man couldn't compete Sam Raimi, and neither could the X-Men. And yet, I have gone to the theater to see Deadpool 1, Deadpool 2, and was excited about Deadpool 3. What does that tell us? He made me laugh. I didn't like Ryan Reynolds in Blade 3. I thought he brought the movie down. And you watch him in his action scenes in Blade Trinity, and it's like, you don't know what you're doing, do you? Jessica Biel did a way better job at the physical than Ryan Reynolds did in Blade Trinity. With Deadpool, they can put someone else in the suit. There are going to be other reviews that are going to go way more in depth than I am. Alright, so I appreciate you taking the time to watch this. I go really in depth in action scenes and fight choreography. I'm not going to do that with Deadpool and Wolverine, but I am going to tell you about the movie, and I am going to spoil it. I believe there's a montage where he's looking for, yes, it's a montage where he's looking for Wolverine, and that's hilarious. He goes and finds all these different types of Wolverines. Of course, the Logan he finds is the worst Logan, because we got to have the cliches. I can't think of a Wolverine movie other than Logan that I like, and Logan is fantastic. They get shipped to the void, him and Wolverine, and there they meet Chris Evans. They think it's Captain America. Well, Deadpool thinks it's Captain America. I don't know about Wolverine. Wolverine's just mad all the time. Wolverine like me if I was around Deadpool. The Beyond Thunderdome shows up, and they want to like capture them, and Deadpool is so confident because he's got Wolverine over here and he's got Captain America over there, and then Chris Evans says, "Flame on." And we laughed hard. we saw this with a bunch of friends and family. You know what I mean by family? People you've bled with, and now, well, maybe or maybe not. You know about people you've cut, and they've cut you, and y'all have sat next in the hospital in bed side by side, and been like, yeah. As soon as we get better, let's go do this again type situation. Not biological, but family. And it was a private screening for us. They get captured, all right, and taken to Charles Xavier's sister that supposedly there's a twin that died in childbirth, or no, died in the womb. But here she's alive. She's in the void. But they get away because she lets them. Basically, anything they're able to do is because she lets them. Because that's how powerful she is. I wish I could remember her name. Cassandra Nova lets them get away. They end up fighting again. Someone comes in and takes them away. Like, they're fighting in a car. It's a car fight. They get whisked away, driven away to a secret location where we get Carmen Electra. No, we don't. No, I'm sorry, hold on. We get Electra, who had her own movie. A movie I didn't see, but she was there. But then Wesley Snipes walked in as Blade. We lost our damn minds. I was already standing because I didn't have a seat. I wanted everybody else to have a seat. When that happened, I did some sort of a thing where my arms were like in the air, and I think I was stomping and saying things really loudly. My soul had left my body. Then Gambit, played by Tater Tots, Channing Tatum, walked in. Turns out he's never been in a movie. If he had, I wouldn't have seen it. This whole scene was great. Even though the only one I cared about was Blade, everybody was great. The little Wolverine girl from Logan came in. She was amazing too. Had a little heart to heart with Wolverine, because Wolverine was, because they were like, because Deadpool had to be like, look y'all, we need to go get Nova, and we need to figure this out. And like, oh, you're saying that Juggernaut's helmet that'll neutralize her powers? Okay, we got to get that helmet onto her. And they're like, you don't quite she's really powerful. And Deadpool's like, yeah, but we can do it because we're, it's us. When you see how quickly she snatched his skin off, they go there and they have a fight scene. And you don't see any of them die, even though it's assumed, I guess, at the end, because I don't remember the name of the big cloud in the void that eats things. That's the last thing you see, is it kind of like engulf them. But you see stunt doubles for these other people doing good, awesome fight scene, and you see Wesley being Wesley. And since Wesley is like 90, he probably has some stunt doubles in there too, but he gets a pass, homie. They win. Of course, she lets them win, and I'm talking lets them win. She actually helps them get away. I'm talking about Nova. She decides she's going to get away with them and leave the void, come into the real world, and take over and destroy everything. So here we are back at the big blue beam of light in the sky again. At the end, they fight a whole bunch of Deadpools. Once again, I don't read the comics. I don't know nothing about it. I don't care that one of them was Ryan Reynolds' wife. And I didn't even know that until I found out since I've seen the movie. I don't care. Don't care. Because I don't know. Okay? But you don't have to know to have fun watching this movie is what I'm trying to tell you. Real truth. No Way Home, did it do it better as far as bringing in characters from other universes? Yes. Yes, it did. Blade be damned. No Way Home did it way better. Okay? And there was no blue beam of light in the sky in No Way Home. So go check it out. I just ruined it for you. But not for the people who've seen it. I had a great time. But that's Deadpool and Wolverine. What did you think? But as long as we are done here, until next time, peace. I think that's how you do it. I'm not sure.